You may think your lack of confidence comes from no motivation, no self help, or just pretending to be stronger than you feel. But what if the real reason you don't feel confidence has nothing to do with your mindset and everything to do with where you grew up? Because the moment I left Ghana, I realized something I never noticed while living there. Ghana didn't just, raise me. No, it built a version of me that refused to shrink. And I didn't understand that, until I saw who I became outside of it. There are places that calm you, and there are places that wake you up. Japan softened me, but Ghana sharpened me. I didn't grow up in a place where you whisper your existence. No, I grew up in a place where your presence, enters the room before you do. And I didn't realize how rare that was until I lived somewhere that didn't have it. It hit me the first time I went back home after living abroad. I stepped out of the airport, and before even saying a word, someone shouted my name from across the crowd. Not politely, not quietly, not carefully, just loudly, like they were announcing me. And I felt something in my chest wake up. Like a part of me I didn't even know had gone quiet. And it wasn't just me that felt this. When I Show Speed, one of the biggest creators on the planet, landed in Accra, the whole world saw what I already knew. Like, Ghana doesn't perform for visitors, it doesn't dress up for cameras, it doesn't try to impress anyone. It just, shows up fully, loudly, completely. So thousands of people singing, dancing, celebrating, not because they were told to, but because that's just Ghana. And watching that from my quiet apartment in Japan, something in my chest lifted, because the world was finally seeing what I always knew. That's when I realized Ghana doesn't ask you to be confident, it assumes you already are. Here is the thing about confidence nobody tells you. See, your brain learns who you are from how your environment treats you. If the world around you is loud, expressive, bold, you learn to take up space. And if the world around you is quiet, orderly, restrained, you learn to shrink yourself in it. Neither is right or wrong, but they shape you. Confidence is in volume, confidence is belonging. And Ghana gives you that without asking for permission. Like, people look at you in the eye, people speak with their chest, people greet you like you matter, people laugh like the world isn't ending. It's not arrogance, it's not performance, it's the grounded boldness that comes from knowing you are not alone. Like in Ghana, right? You don't walk in a room hoping to be accepted. No, no, never. You walk knowing you are already part of something, something big. See, Japan calmed me, China pushed me, but Ghana centered me. In Japan, the environment gives you peace. In China, the momentum gives you purpose. But in Ghana, the people give you power. See, not the kind to show off, no, the kind you carry quietly, the kind that sits in your spine and reminds you you are allowed to exist loudly. There is a version of me that only comes alive in Ghana, a version that doesn't apologize for taking up space, like a version that doesn't second guess every move, a version that speaks from the chest, not from fear. No, I didn't know how much I missed that version until I felt him again. And I didn't know how much the world had softened me until Ghana made me stand up straight. You don't stand alone in Ghana, never. You stand on generations. Your grandmother's resilience, your father's hustle. That is Ghana. See, your communities believe that you were going somewhere before you even believed in yourself. That kind of confidence doesn't shout. It doesn't. It shows. It doesn't brag. Never. It breathes. It doesn't ask for a seat at the table. It builds its own. See, Ghana didn't teach me confidence. It reminded me I already had it. One day, I caught myself doing something I never do in Japan. I was talking with my hands, loud, alive, and I realized this isn't a habit. This is heritage. Confidence isn't something you build alone. No, it's something your environment teaches you to express. And here is what that means for you. Even if you've never been to Ghana, even if you've never left your city, confidence is not a personality trait. It's a contest. Like, look at the culture that raised you. Not the perfect version, the real version. What did it give you that you've been taking for granted? What strength did it plant in you before before you were old enough to even name it? Because most people spend their whole lives searching for confidence in achievements, in approvals, in other people's opinions. But real confidence isn't found, it's remembered. It was already placed in you by the people who came before you. Your job isn't to find it, your job is to stop burying it. Japan calmed me, Ghana strengthened me, but there was still one part of me missing, the part that wants to build, to chase, to grow beyond what I thought was possible. And that part didn't wake up until I stood inside a country that doesn't show, any form of slowing down for anyone. See, a country where ambitions isn't a personal choice, it's a national language where everyone around you is moving so fast, so hard, so deliberately that standing still starts to feel like a decision you can't afford to make. Now, if you're liking this, if you're enjoying this, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. And in my next video, I want to take you to the country that rewired my ambitions without me even realizing what was happening. And that country is China.
Audio Jungle.